Taking THC edibles was hands down the stupidest yet scariest thing I have ever done. I am not attacking anyone who's doing edibles. December 24th, 2020, the day before Christmas, and I had just clocked in. And it was just me and my manager. It was mad slow because, you know, it's the day before Christmas.
Hey bro, since it's slow, I'm going to leave. I will be right back.
And I asked him, where are you going?
Don't worry about it.
I said, okay, cool. He came back 30 minutes later with a brown bag. And he had the biggest smile on his face. And he said,
Bro, I just got a sweet deal.
oh, what kind of deal did you get?
I'm so happy you asked.
He opened up the bag and all these edibles, oils, things I've never seen before. Now keep this in mind. I've never done an edible. I never even got high. I'm just sitting here 18 years old, not knowing what I'm looking at. Looking back on it, I didn't realize it, but this guy was a straight stoner. I had no idea what this stuff does to you, but he would just tell me what it does to you and how it makes you feel. And I ain't gonna lie to you, he made it sound so good. And then he asked me this one question.
Do you want to try some?
I told him, no, thank you, I'm good.
Come on, man. It's the day before Christmas. Just take one, it won't hurt you.
I was like, okay, fuck it. What's the worst that can happen? He broke off a piece of the edible and he said, here you go. A very small piece. I ain't gonna lie to you, I ate the edible and it was not that good. Only a small piece of it. So my manager ended up going to the break room and I was just sitting there chilling, you know, I didn't feel anything. And I'm like, bro, this stuff is not hitting at all. It felt like I just ate a piece of candy that did not taste good, but I'm not having no quote unquote effect, right? He was doing his own thing, so he didn't even know what I was doing. Because I'm thinking, okay, so it's not kicking in. I must keep taking more and more and more. Every 10 minutes, I was popping another edible. And I'm thinking, okay, whatever he got, it is whack as hell. This stuff is so weak. He came back out the break room. We start going back to work. I want to say 30 minutes later, some bald guy came in. Thankfully, you know, it was just the bald guy because it was slow this day. The bald guy came in and my manager was talking to him. For some reason, I felt like the room spin. I was like, what the hell? And then it hit me. And I could not stop laughing at this bald guy's shiny head, okay? He looked like Mr. Clean, but for some reason, his head was so shiny. I wanted to just rub it. I started laughing in front of the customer. And then my manager realized that it kicked in. I totally forgot at this moment that I popped the edible 30 minutes earlier. So he told me, go to the back. I went straight to the break room and I could not stop laughing. I thought everything was funny. I'm over here in the mirror recording myself looking like this, as you clearly see. I was laughing every second. Like nothing was funny. That's the craziest part. Nothing was funny at all. My manager came in saying,
You, that man Zuko feeling that high LOL.
I was like, yo, this thing feels crazy. I'm over here laughing and the manager's like, bro, you gotta chill out, man. You can't be laughing in front of customers like that. I'm like, I know that, but guess what? I don't care. I just kept laughing and laughing and laughing.
Bro, please stay back here. Don't come back to work till you feel better.
So after laughing for a few minutes, I decided it's time for me to get back to work. Just in case, I didn't want anyone to see how stupid my face looked. So I put on a face mask and I told myself, okay, let me lock in and let me get back to work. The moment I opened the door to get back out there, the owner showed up.
Good morning, gentlemen.
I was not expecting the owner to show up, bro. That's the craziest part. So the owner showed up and the manager looked at me like, bro, lock in right now. And I was like, dang, bro, I think I'm about to get fired today. Thankfully, I had a mask on because if he saw how stupid my face looked, he would have knew something was up with me. And I would have got fired absolutely 100% without a doubt. I'm over here trying to focus. I'm like, crap, man. I kept getting mad thirsty. So I'm over here going back to the break room, getting a water bottle. I was drinking so much water because I never knew what cotton mouth was, okay? And my whole mouth just kept getting dry. I'm over here talking to customers, and in my head, I'm like, can the owner just leave, please? I don't even know what I was doing, but I'm talking to customers, but my speech is over here slurring, and the manager is looking at me like, bro, you gotta lock in. Now, the owner had no idea that me and him both took edibles, okay? He had no idea about that. But the manager, he'd been doing this shit for years, so he's used to functioning high. I never got high. And the owner kept looking at me like, what's up with him? I want to say 5-10 minutes later, by the glory of God, the owner was leaving early. He just came to stop in. Before the owner left, he asked me,
Hey Zuko, do you mind driving these SD cards to the other store?
I was like, and then the manager said, oh no, I got it. His car is not working right now. And the owner looked at me, looked at him, and I kid you not, my heart was literally pounding.
Okay, that's fine. I'm leaving now. Have a good Christmas.
So the owner left, and now it was just me and my manager.
Look, Zuko, I know you're high as a kite, but I really need you to lock in while I'm gone, and please don't do anything stupid.
The moment he left, I don't know what happened, but I started to panic so much because I'm like, bro, it felt like I was dreaming, but I wasn't. Everything around me was spinning, and I'm over here confused. I'm over here worried. Why do my eyes look like this? It looked so red and watery. I was like, no. At this moment, I can genuinely say I was terrified. I could not tell what was reality, what was fake. I just was losing my shit, bro. Every second felt like an hour. That's how slow time was going for me, bro. Ah, man, bro, y'all have no idea. And I was just sitting there, still calling my manager saying, where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? And finally, he came. He brought me McDonald's and we went to the break room.
Damn it, I really messed up giving you too much edibles. Chill out and stay back here and eat the chicken nuggets.
Because he said for some reason the food will help with the anxiety or some bullshit. And he ended up leaving. The moment he left, I kid you not, my shoulder, look right here, started doing this. I was like, what the hell? And then I got, like, my arm kept doing this. I don't know why, but it kept doing this. And then I got up, I said, oh no. I was so, like, I was literally on the floor, shaking like this, like a baby. And then I said, I need to go. So I shot up and started walking out the door. And I told the manager, I gotta go.
Okay, just go home and get some rest and I will take over from here.
I told myself, I am not driving home like this. Okay, that is too dangerous. So I got in my car and I parked in the back of the store. That's where all hell broke loose. So I'm over here in the back of the store, sweating buckets, okay? It was hot as hell this day. And my AC was not working. I'm over here losing my mind. I'm over here panicking. I'm just sitting here like, this is a dream. This is a dream. No, this ain't a dream. This is a dream. No, this ain't a dream. I was like, bro, oh my goodness, man. It got so bad. And eventually, I'm over here looking for my keys. So I'm like, oh, where's my keys? Where's my keys? Where's my keys? Where's my keys? The whole time, the keys were in my hand. That's when I knew I was losing my shit. And every 2 seconds, I kept saying, this is a dream. This is a dream. This is not a dream. I don't know what happened, but I felt like somebody kept watching me. So I'm over here looking around, paranoid, like, what the fuck? Who's staring at me? There was a guy looking at me, and he would not go away. So I'm over here ducking like, because I didn't know if he was going to call the cops on me or snitch. I was actually scared at this moment. And this guy would not go away. So I'm like, bro, I got to figure out something quick. Then again, I'm like, where's my keys? Where's my keys? Where's my keys? The whole time my keys are in my pocket. That's why I'm like, bro, what the hell's going on? And genuinely, bro, I'm like, I need to call somebody. There's only one person right now who can save me. My friend, my BFF, my best homie. I was so embarrassed, bro. I didn't want no one seeing me like this. I look crazy. So I called my friend up and I told him, bro, I need your help. There's a guy staring at me and he's like, yo, slow down. What's going on? I said, look, man, I took some edibles and I just don't know what to do, man. Please come pick me up, bro. Please. He said, look, send me your address. I'll be right over there. I told him, man, thank you so much. You have no idea. At this moment, I was worn out, tired, exhausted, scared, paranoid. This guy keeps staring at me. I'm just like, bro, I need to get out of here and get in my bed. I did not care about anything else. I just want to go home, okay? I wanted to go home.
I want to go home.
So every 2 seconds felt like an hour. I'm over here calling my friend nonstop. Bro, where are you at? He said, I'm on my way. I'm calling him again. Where are you at? Where are you at? I had to call this man probably about 30 times, bro. Because in my head, I'm like, why is he taking so long? His house is not that far from where I was working. I'm sitting there exhausted, tired. And this guy keeps looking at me. So eventually, I close my eyes and I just doze off. Hearing my heart still pound. So finally, I hear a knock at my car door. It's my friend. And when I tell you right now, when I seen my friend, I thought it was Black Jesus, my savior. Yes, keep this in mind. He was so shocked. He was like, what the hell happened to you? And when I saw him, I kid you not, I grabbed him with the biggest hug saying, bro, that guy right there keeps staring at me. And I was angry at the guy because now I'm like, okay, I can fight this guy now.
Zuko, those are bushes.
And then as I blinked, I said, holy crap, those are bushes.
Yeah, let's get you home, bro.
And I don't know what happened, but as I approached his car, I saw something that scared the shit out of me. It was my own reflection. For some reason, I was scared of myself. We get in the car, as we're driving, I said, do you have my phone? Do you have my keys?
Yes, I have your phone and your keys.
I said, okay, good. Hey, bro, quick question. Do you have my phone? Do you have my keys?
Yes, Zuko, I have your phone and your keys.
Okay, good. Hey, bro, can I ask you a question?
Zuko, shut up and be quiet.
So on the drive back to my house, I was so scared, hoping that my mom was not home. So as I'm approaching my house door, I was seeing all these different colors. My eyes felt so red and watery. I feel like I'm in a whole different planet right now in the middle of the desert. And I'm just looking around like, bro, why is the earth spinning? That's the thing I cannot understand. Why is the earth spinning? Why am I paranoid? Why is all these things happening to me? Even my own friend, at one point, his head was missing. I'm like, bro, what's going on? I was so scared, but I'm like, bro, if I just stay calm, I'm sure that everything will work itself out. I walk in my door, my dog, my own dog, walked up to me. I thought it was a freaking lion, and I ran.
Zuko, that's not a lion, that's your dog. You need to calm down. Okay, buddy, let's get you to your bed so you can sleep.
Yo, where's your head at? I don't know, man. His head kept disappearing and coming back. There's a lion in my freaking living room. Thankfully, my parents were not home, okay? Because if my parents saw the way I looked, they would have been disappointed, okay? I don't know, man. I was just scared. And the only person I can count on was my freaking friend, okay? His head was missing and I still depended on him, okay? And then finally, he opened my room door and I laid down. When I laid down, I felt like I was in heaven. All I can do is say, thank you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Not realizing I was in the freaking bathtub the whole time. And he finally helped me back into my bed. At that moment, I accepted that I am finally safe. I'm safe. It's over. I just kept telling my friend, thank you, man. Thank you so much. Where's your head at? He said, what are you talking about? And at that moment, I just saw pitch blackness and went to sleep. The next morning, it was Christmas Day. And I realized that the nightmare was finally over, okay? Because hands down, that was the best sleep I have ever had, okay? That's just my story, but that was the scariest shit I've ever experienced. And I told myself, I will never, ever do drugs, do edibles ever again. And I'm currently 23, and I have not done any of that crap ever since, and I don't plan on doing it ever again. My headless friend was the MVP, okay, because he saved my ass. But I ain't gonna lie, in life, you try things, you go through experiences, and you learn a lesson. And the lesson was, you do not do edibles or drugs that you know nothing about, and don't take the risk while you're especially at work on the clock. Other than that, I hope you guys have enjoyed this story. Thanks for watching.